welcome. I just turned the mic back on. I tried to turn it off. I turned it off, then I was trying to turn the song off. Welcome to the podcast. It is Sunday, April the 12th, the day after our last regular season game for the Moccasins. Last night's game was great. I believe there were bad calls and no calls. With the allowed goal for Athens in the third period. You know, watching some other podcasts and people who've been in hockey a lot longer than me, they're saying that the reason the refs made that decision were the two defenders kept the attacker in the crease. He couldn't get out, so they made the decision to allow the goal. Okay, that is definitely a good point, but and you can't see my hand, but I put it low behind my back. The attacker had his hand over our goalie's mask for a second. Intentional or not, you literally blinded the goalie. That's not a screen. That's blinding the goalie. That's goalie interference, right? So I think, allowing that goal right there, you could have said, I can't allow the goal because you put your hand over the goalie's mask. That's a simple thing. Athens played well in the third period. We played well in the third period. I get a little frustrated sometimes. It's like we get a goal and then they just go right down and get another one. So, uh, don't want to spend too much time on that game. I think our guys played great. I think if that's how we're going to look through the playoffs, I think we got a really good chance at taking the cup. I got my playoffs shirt, got my playoff stickers. We're good for the playoffs. Wearing my Bruins hat just because I like this hat a lot. I like the Bruins too. But I'm getting ready for the Sens game. It should be coming on in an hour or so. I'm wagging in the Sens. But I really pull in for the Wild. Who do I think's going to win the Stanley Cup? Hmm. I really see a world. I seriously see a world where Vegas or Tampa Bay comes back to get that cup. Everybody's, Colorado, McKinnon, and look, great team. I didn't watch them a lot early season. I wasn't really interested in the early season, but I've been watching them lately, man, and they have not played extremely well. And I know they got some guys out, they got some sick guys and stuff. Watched McDavid put a clinic on the other night, but we're not here to do NHL. There's plenty of NHL podcasts. We're the Moccasins podcast. We're Bayou Blades. I didn't go with some tacky name with the word moccasins in it because I just couldn't think of one. I, you know, Not a super creative guy. I mean, I am. I like to like make music and stuff a little bit, but I haven't been doing that lately. But as far as the production value, I mean, you can see like I'm just getting to this point, and this is like 8-year-olds on Twitter or what's that one? That's terrible. Twitch. 8-year-olds on Twitch are doing this already. They've been doing this for years, and this is like old technology for them. So to me, I was like, wow, I was on YouTube figuring out how to do this. But anyways, talking about the Moccasins again, I think we got a great playoff run coming. We're playing Columbus at Columbus Friday night. We're playing in Monroe Saturday, and if necessary, we'll be playing in Monroe Sunday. And some of you may not know, I'm sure you do, but if you do not know, that's because we play a best of three in this league. So I think they play best of seven for the Cup final, but it's best of three for all the rest of the playoffs. It condenses them. Instead of 7 games, you get three. So, oh, excuse me, that was terrible. I've been up all day. I was up really late last night with the game. I rewatched the game when I got home. Watched some of those horrible calls. I talked about. I've recorded this podcast 4 times, just trying to get everything down. I need to quit moving. That's throwing the camera off. I still can't figure out how to get this delay out of my voice, so you might not like this video either. I don't like it, but would love to get with some players and stuff this year. We're going into the playoffs. I don't want to bother them. And I'm not ready yet. Obviously, I can't even get this delay out of the video. I'm not ready, but I want to keep working on the product. I'm going to get it better. If you're riding with me, thank you for riding with me. Please like, subscribe, and I don't do that because I'm trying to monetize. I'll never get enough to monetize. I'm not a good enough host to monetize. What I want to do is get this to where it's easier to get a player to come on or a coach for any team, but especially for the Moccasins. Because if they go to a guy who's got 4 or 5 viewers, they're gonna be like, yeah, man, yeah, they're not gonna make time for a guy like me. I mean, honestly, they got stuff going on. They're not gonna do that. But I want this to be for the fans. I like the Monroe Moccasins fans, even though I'm often telling you to move because you're standing in front of me at the games, which is insane. It's insane the amount of people who wait until the puck starts moving to get up and go to the bathroom. It's a point of frustration for me. You know, it is really, really bad. I mean, it's bad. And the kids just running amok. Don't want to get into too big of a bitching session. I will say it looks like Baton Rouge is probably gonna fold from what I'm seeing online. They haven't made an official announcement as of this time Sunday evening, but I do think they're gonna fold. Unfortunately, I hate to hear that, guys. If you do see this video, I really hate to hear that. Loved playing you guys. You're welcome to come up and wagon with us, though, man. I mean, we'd love to have you. You guys are great fans. You can come wagon, come wagon. Don't go to Biloxi. Don't wagon for them. Don't know how Biloxi's doing either, you know. But anyways, that being said, love this team. I think we got a great playoff opportunity. If anybody can get any advice, you want to see something different, you want to see me kind of change a few things up or something like that, let's do it. Oh, man, what Crosby come out for? Okay, sorry, watching the game and doing this. But if you want to see me like a segment or something like that on here, I got a guy I'm gonna start talking to about getting him to come on and help guests so we can do a little more X's and O's, a little more offense defense talk. It's hard to do by yourself because I'm just not that guy. I'm more of a I seen this, I seen that kind of guy. But love to get some guests on. Love to get a co-host if that's something I can figure out how to do technology wise. That's the challenging part. But I'm gonna talk get a little deeper into that. I'm working. I mean, honestly, I am working on this podcast. The last one, I just kind of threw it together, the unsatisfactory thing. This, I actually am passionate about. I want this to go well. I have a lot of reasons. It's mainly because I want to keep hockey in this area. I love Southern hockey. I want to get some of the Chenault Aces guys to come on and talk. I'm actually going to reach out to them probably this afternoon and see. Well, first thing I got to do is figure out how to get a guest on here, and it be I think the first thing I need to do is figure out how to get my lip movement synced up with my audio because I don't, from what I can see right here in front of me, it doesn't look like that's happening. It looks like my lips are moving and then I see the audio move like a split second later. It's probably some setting I don't know about. But anyways, I do want to get some Chenault guys on. I want to get some Mudbugs on. I want to get some Moccasins on. This isn't just a Moccasins podcast. This is a podcast about hockey in our area, in the North Louisiana area, South Louisiana too. I'm just not South Louisiana. I'm not down there ever. Man, I'd love to see hockey in this state. It's my favorite sport. Obviously, football is the king around here. I like football too, but I love hockey. I think it's a better sport. For me, it's a better sport. Some people just love football. I want to see kids in this area get into hockey. So get your kids some hockey cards. Don't go on Whatnot or you will go broke, like I did. But stay off Whatnot. Go on like eBay and get them, or Dave and Adam's Card World or Steel City and stuff, and just buy you or go. It's hard to find them at Walmart because they just don't sell sports cards anymore for some reason. They got out of the game. But really love and appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. This is something I really want to work hard at. I want this to be better. If you have any kind of advice or any segments you want to see or anything, if you can get me in touch with a player, or if you know a guy, or if you know how to do this video, I did the vocal podcast pretty well before, but the video is a lot different for me. I don't really have a lot of technology based around that. So I'm working on it. But if you're like a guy who knows how to produce videos or anything like that, you know more. I'm sure a lot of you do know more about this than I do. Please reach out to me. Please like message me or leave in the comments. I've had some people reach out to me on Facebook. My name is Heath Gorman. If it doesn't say that anywhere, I'm on Facebook. I'm in the Moccasins pages and stuff like that. I'm easy to find. Yeah, just send me a DM and just say, hey man, I know how to do this. This is what you're doing wrong. I'm using Prism Lens currently because I just wanted to try something different than OBS. Because Prism Lens had the green screen I could put on, and kind of get inside with the logo. And then I seen it had a studio, so I just let me try it out. But anyways, that's a 10-minute podcast. That's more than I like to talk, and that's more than you like to listen to. Like, subscribe, and go Mox.